My name is Josh, and I'm going to show you how to replace the glow plugs in a Mercedes E300 turbo diesel. Here are all the tools I'll use for the job, including a very cool glow plug removal and reamer kit for rent at eEuroparts. First step, remove the vanity cover plate. Next, disconnect the clamp, connecting the emissions control tube. Now put the car up so we can access the bolt connects the intercooler piping to the intake manifold. With the clamp disconnected, the car can come back down and you can start to remove the intake manifold bolts. And then the intake manifold. With that out of the way, clean up the gasket surface and plug up your intake ports. Using a pliers and a screwdriver, I remove each of the power leads from the top of my glow plugs. Test the resistance in the plug by selecting the ohm setting on your multimeter. Get a good contact on the block, and the other probe you put onto the glow plug. In this case, it looks like I have an open circuit on glow plug number 1, meaning that this is a truly bad shorted out glow plug. And we'll go to 2. Now you see on this one I have a resistance of approximately between 4.4 and 0.6. This seems to be a healthy glow plug. Now this glow plug again is an open circuit. This is my second bad glow plug. Another relatively healthy glow plug. Relatively healthy glow plug, and a relatively healthy glow plug. So I have 2 glow plugs that are showing a fault, and the rest seem to be relatively healthy. I'm going to be changing all of the glow plugs as a preventative maintenance. It's time to start removing glow plugs. This is what a brand new glow plug looks like. Every time you cycle the glow plugs, they start to build up carbon deposits in this thin hole that they live in. When enough carbon builds up, it can contact the element and shorten the life of the glow plug. So this is a cool tool, and we keep these at eEuroparts for rental. This is a glow plug remover and reaming kit. The part that's necessary right now for me is this reamer. What this does is remove the carbon deposits that can decrease the life and functional use of your glow plug. To do this, simply insert the reaming tool into each of the glow plug holes. Work the reamer in and out until it turns freely. It's very important that you use a high temperature anti-seize, like the Loctite that we carry. Dab a small amount on the threads to ease next removal. Be precise with your torque specs.
In this case, Mercedes calls for 27 Newton meters. With your glow plugs torqued down, connect each to the harness.
Now I'm just going to clean and prepare the surface for the gasket using a little bit of Scotch-Brite pad and a little bit of elbow grease.
Now we can remove the paper covering our intake ports. Open up your fresh intake manifold gasket and slide it in behind the fuel lines. Now grab your intake manifold.
Installation is the reverse of removal. First, these vacuum lines. They are 2 different sizes, so you don't have to worry about mixing them up too much. Hand tighten everything and then go through and torque it down after everything is hand tight. Now put the car back up, reconnect the intercooler piping, bring the car back down, reconnect the emissions control pipe, and reinstall your top cover. All right guys, it's the moment of truth. Let's see how we do. All right, the glow plug light is on, indicating that it is warming up. It's now off. Whew. And it does not come back on, indicating a fault. It looks like we are good.